Explosive Ordnance Disposal, or EOD, is a joint service career field that handles and resolves situations that involve military ordnance or other explosive hazards. The U.S. Air Force has identified 10 distinct mission areas within EOD: aerospace systems, vehicles, and conventional munitions, counter-IED, countering weapons of mass destruction, nuclear weapon response, unexploded explosive ordnance recovery operations, operational range clearance, mortuary services, defense support to civil authorities or DISCA, irregular warfare, and VIP protective support. Through these 10 mission areas, EOD technicians provide support and protection to military and non-military personnel, infrastructure, and operations both nationally and abroad.
I honestly did not know what EOD was. I was in the Air Force as an aircraft maintainer. I made staff sergeant and I went to Airman Leadership School, where I was there with about 200 other Air Force members. And although everyone had pride in their job and everybody was excited about their job, there was one person there that really stood out to me as having really loved their job, and he was an EOD technician. So when it came time for me to retrain, I decided to put it on the list, and if he liked it so much, I thought I would like it as well. Whenever I went to Air Force Preliminary School, I realized that that's exactly what I wanted to do in the Air Force.
The reason why I wanted to become EOD, I like the concept of being smarter than the other guy. They design something and we have to outthink them. We have to be a couple steps ahead of them. It's a chess game that's constantly being played. They think of a new move, we have to think of a new move. It keeps you from being bored.
By far and away, my favorite thing about being EOD is the brotherhood mentality. With techs, we train each other, not till we get it right, but so that we never get it wrong.
The aerospace systems and vehicles and conventional munitions mission, any accident or incident involving an aircraft or a space vehicle will see EOD support. We're responsible not only for dealing with any bombs or bullets that may be on the platforms, but any number of other explosive hazards that can actually be found inside the aircraft itself, like ejection seats. This can range from dealing with a flare that didn't release properly from an aircraft to sorting through the debris from a crash site to make the area safe for rescue personnel and other DoD agencies.
The counter-IED mission is what most people think of when they hear EOD, and in deployed environments, it is central to the EOD mission. Counter-IED consists of 3 primary goals. First, EOD teams enable air and ground operations to maneuver freely by identifying and eliminating IED threats on and off travel routes. Second, EOD teams recover or destroy enemy stockpiles of explosives to prevent their future use. And finally, EOD teams conduct crucial investigations of exploded and unexploded IEDs to provide the most accurate and up-to-date intelligence to military authorities.
For countering weapons of mass destruction, or WMDs, Air Force EOD technicians are trained to respond to nuclear, biological, chemical, radiological, incendiary, and explosive IEDs. In this role, EOD technicians can be tasked with confirming WMD threats, actively reducing the possible damage of a WMD, advising other agencies about how to limit potential damage, and even performing diagnostics on the device. While the mission varies depending on location, Air Force EOD technicians are expected to know how to handle each of these situations.
So the nuclear weapons response mission for explosive ordnance disposal is a twofold process. If we are stationed at a base that does not have nuclear warheads, we end up taking care of any possible accidents or site stabilization in the event of an incident. If you are stationed at a base that does have nuclear warheads, you are trained to a higher level to make sure that if there is an incident, we can take care of that quickly and safely and efficiently.
The purpose of the operational range clearance mission is to go out and clear munitions residue and other hazardous items from the bombing ranges. So the civilians that work out there can go set up new targets, stuff like that, and really support the bombing mission of the fighter jets. Another fun aspect of it is that you get to see people that maybe you went to EOD school with, you know, old friends, you make new friends, and you guys really get to learn good war skills together, good demo skills, that kind of thing. It really builds you as a EOD tech.
As the only fully trained ordnance experts in the Air Force, EOD technicians provide support to Mortuary Services mission. Through this mission, EOD technicians remove ordnance that is embedded on or in casualties returning from war. This mission area also includes support to the Defense Prisoner of War Missing in Action Accounting Agency, which searches for missing personnel from previous wars, which sometimes results in the uncovering of unexploded ordnance.
You get to do some pretty next level stuff while dealing with the Defense Support to Civil Authorities mission. With that, there are a lot of laws that limit military involvement in local police departments. But some local police departments don't have their own bomb squads, and even if they do, they may not be well equipped to actually handle what's going on.
EOD teams are commonly embedded with general purpose and special operations forces. One of our best tools known is irregular warfare. Don't let the name fool you. Our role in this is actually to build partnerships with locals, train and assist security forces, and perform operations to help stabilize the areas we're in. VIP protective support is a interesting mission that we work on. The Very Important Persons Protective Support Activity, or VIPSA, provides EOD teams to the U.S. Secret Service, Department of State, Department of Homeland Security.
This is not your typical Air Force career field, nor is it your typical tech school. With its high standards and fast-paced academic and physical components, EOD training will challenge not only your physical ability, but also your mental fortitude. It is essential that candidates arrive prepared to devote 100% of their effort to completing the course. As such, being physically fit prior to arrival is instrumental in ensuring a candidate's success. Not only does prior fitness greatly decrease the chance of injury, it also allows a candidate to focus his or her efforts on the academic portion of the course. It takes a unique individual to willingly insert themselves into danger and to remain calm throughout. We're not looking for the strongest or brightest candidate. We're looking for a well-rounded candidate who is committed to learning and will not quit under pressure.